guys of their era. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 2nd and 7.
At the 22-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Here's the Jets punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And it's fielded at the 34. And just shutting him off there. They can't tackle him. Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. They'll keep it on the ground. McCain down right around the 25. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. And this one is right down the middle. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. New York ready to go again offensively. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. They wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They'll set up to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Rolling to his left. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Cardinals going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Miles. And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And with just 4 seconds. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that'll open the lead up now to 20-7. So a counter there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's week in the second quarter. The Bills locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we'll take the trip east to Wisconsin to check on the Packers at home at Lambeau. And it was with the win. Lastly, we head to Gillette's Patriots. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Tennessee Titans. The Patriots are in a position where they need to win out and get some help. But a victory there does improve their mark to 6-7. It's going to be a battle. We have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Back to throw here. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Roberts has it. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now back to throw. And this will be incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move runs to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And his kick is indeed good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. On play action, they'll throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards. Now a handoff up the middle. McCain, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he's got it down to the 28. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Another go-around now for the Jets offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
On the move past the 40. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers, and turning that into an expansive gain downfield.
They'll look to throw here on first down. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They're going to look to throw. And it's caught. Only a yard of the completion. It's second and goal.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where's prime.
That's going to be caught by Gonzalez for a Jets touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Point after here coming up. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And third and 1 now.
It's third and 1.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Final minute now of the third quarter. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Now second and 5.
The gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a second and 5. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gets him the first down. Now a give, right side. McCain. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. McCain, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Up the middle they go. McCain, he'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. Here's second and 4 from the 24. Now a handoff up the middle. McCain, call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. McCain. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a handoff up the middle. McCain. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals will add to their 4th quarter lead.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw here. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Going for the deep ball. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down, and this is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
Listen, when you're at this point of the game, all options are on the table. 4th down, they say, we've got to go for it. And what a play they come up with. Big yardage there to keep the drive alive.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Ray. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll set up a throw. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 12 yards there, and plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Pushes past him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gonzalez. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Jets.
They'll look to throw again. He finds... Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. McCain. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. Up the middle they go. McCain. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. McCain. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And the Cardinals are going to have a first down. And that's a big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. And they will take a knee here. 2nd and 11. Now a handoff up the middle. McCain, after getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them. Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for Arizona, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.